Hello. Oh, somebody doesn't look very happy today. Hello, Amba. How are you?
Hi, Ramba. I'm fine. I was fine until I saw this stupid.
What
I,
happened? Calm down. Thoda pani pee lo. What happened?
what happened was this. Now, one of my client,
Hmm.
he asked me for a proposal,
Hmm.
okay, which I gave it to him.
Hmm.
What he does is he sends me my competitor's proposal and says, Ayaz, can you do something better? I'm
Ouch.
like, excuse me. I mean, you have sent me your my competitor's proposal. That means in all probability you have sent my proposal to the other person.
Yeah,
Okay, and which means I can. I mean, if this is the way you're treating your vendors, I don't find you trustworthy to do business with. I will not even
absolutely.
waste. I will not even waste my time in kind of in revising this proposal.
Hmm. So today they have asked for you to revise the proposal. Tomorrow, once you raise the invoice, they will ask you to raise the invoice and reduce the cost even there, because that is what, when you have a question mark on integrity of somebody, that is what
Exactly.
happens.
Exactly. It's a huge question mark. I mean, the very fact that he has sent someone else's proposal to me,
Mhm.
okay, for similar set of services. I mean,
That is his costing. He can do it a certain way. These are your costings, and two people can never be same. What works for this person is important as far as his thoughts or the kind of services he wants. What
right,
fits best, what person he gels more with, because that is also a factor when you're working with
right,
somebody. So
true.
let that become the deciding factor, not trying and, this is more like snitching. You're snitching
Exactly,
behind somebody's back. So yeah,
exactly. I mean,
I feel you, because it hurts.
absolutely. This is like I mean, as good as I mean, the only other example which I can think of is I mean, of course, being a man, like I mean, okay, being going to one girl, okay, proposing to her, and then like going to another one and saying, this is what she is giving me. Can you give me something better?
Oh God, huh? Yeah, from that example, it sounds very icky, but yeah, it's a good example to have. But then this has got me thinking, the tender process. I think it's such a beautiful process, because everything is sealed envelope. You get a basic premise for which a vendor's details are sought, and it has to be submitted in a sealed envelope, and everything is opened publicly. And then looking at that, L1, L2, L3 are decided, and the work is given to them. I think the tender process is, when done in its true form, is a great process, and companies should use that instead of trying doing this and sharing each other's proposal. Fix up your criterias, see who fits the bill, give the work to them. Fair process. What do you think?
Absolutely, absolutely. Huh. If it's something like that, okay, if they have a conversation, if the client calls me and has a conversation with me, hey, like I mean, Ayaz, you've given me a pricing of X, I've got a pricing of Y.
That's a different thing. But
Exactly, he's not shared the entire
changing the
proposal with me.
entire quotation is,
Absolutely, yeah, that's something which I'm totally against.
I agree with you. So, since we've been speaking about integrity and loyalty, this also means that as an employer or as a company who hires vendors, it's very important for you to ensure that you are loyal to your vendor. Again,
Absolutely,
obviously, there is one thing which is about, they may help you when your situation is bad and things like that. If you're loyal, that's one part of it. Second, for your own business, you need to have consistency in terms of quality and delivery.
absolutely. And
So
actually
your
speaking,
vendor, huh,
yes, absolutely. And in fact, if you actually see, in fact, I've actually described this vendor management aspect in one of my books. Uh,
hmm,
so there are different. Firstly, identify what is the type of vendor that you're dealing with.
absolutely.
Okay. Second thing is, like you need to understand that as to whether the vendor that you're choosing is he going to be directly involved in the supply chain or indirectly impacting?
True.
Okay, if he's directly involved, you need to be extra careful. You need to go
Careful.
the extra mile. You have to be careful. Okay, then only, I mean, and one classic example in front of us is like, when you look at the delivery boys, it's all there in the news. We can see that we can see news and videos of delivery boys. You can say eating up,
Eating the food and all of that, or,
yeah,
not
yeah,
delivering
exactly.
and taking it away and things like that.
Exactly. There are several stories which are floating around online.
True.
What is the root cause of it? It's all stems from loyalty.
True.
Okay. And in fact, there are delivery boys who join multiple delivery companies
Hmm.
also.
That's
Same
so
way with
correct.
with cab operators.
Hmm.
When a person has a car and he enrolls with with some two, three different cab aggregators.
True.
So I mean, okay, from a business perspective, it's a different. There's a reason behind it, but from the loyalty perspective, it's a big question mark.
So that again, like we discussed earlier, what you give is what you get. So if your vendor, in these examples which you gave, the delivery boy or the cab driver, are the vendors for the company, which is a curator. So in that case also, the company, are they creating that image, that thought process for their vendors, that they are people who can be trusted? If yes, then these things would not happen. If no,
Exactly.
then there is a problem. You need to deep dive and look at your own process and correct that, so that your vendor feels part of the fold.
Absolutely. So now here's a food for thought, something for you to think about and consider. Folks, this is a question for all of you. Okay. If an employee does exhibit similar behavior, you call him as a moonlighter. You call his as activity as moonlighting. If a vendor exhibits the same thing, what would you call that?
That's a very interesting point. And friends, we would definitely like to know your opinion on this. So we would be waiting for your comments. You agree with what I said and what question Amba asked? We would love to know the answer, what you think about that. If you disagree with us, please share your views. We will be happy to receive your comments and thoughts and read them through. We look at them ourselves and respond to the comments which we get. So please go ahead and share your views. We would look forward to that.
Absolutely. Feel free to join our WhatsApp group as well. You can interact with us directly, or you can pick up the phone, give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to talk to you. So feel free to share our views and ask this question to your friends and dear ones. And to put the question in context, share this video as well, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. So there's more to come. So stay tuned for the next. Until then, take care and stay safe. Goodbye.
Thanks for your time.